Hey y'all, it's me Nakaiah Rachelle here back on another video, and today is going to be my updated makeup routine. So I haven't done one of these since vlogmas 2023. Senior year was kicking my butt around this time last year, so your girl wasn't locked in, but I'm locked in. I'm locked. I'm gonna be giving you guys a makeup tutorial because my base is really tea. Like, I don't know, I love doing my makeup. It's something I take a lot of pride in because I just feel like my makeup is just so tea. Like, it's just so perfect. But yeah, that's it's enough said. Let me stop glazing myself, and let's just get right into it. Okay guys, so I already have done my skincare for the day. It is like the sun's about to set, as you guys can see, so yeah, skincare has been done since early today. So we're going to re-moisturize my face. I usually do this if like my skincare got done earlier in the day. So I'm going to re-moisturize my face with this CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I'm just going to put a couple of dots on my face and rub that in. A moisturized face is the key, okay? That is the key to a immaculate base. Okay, so the first thing that I do is prime the bottom half of my face. I go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I either use this one or the one with niacinamide in it. I'm only going to the bottom half of my face first, not the top. And then you just massage that in. And I do go up on the sides, but I don't go up to my forehead yet. While I let that sit, I'm going to do my brows really quick. All I use on my brows is this e.l.f. brow lift. As you guys can see, I already have pretty thick brows. I don't need to fill them in or anything. This does the trick for me. I'll just take a little bit. Usually when I have on nails, I just use my nail, but if I don't have nails, I use this e.l.f. brush. It's specifically the eyebrow brush. It comes with the spoolie and the spatula, and you can scoop it up with the spatula, but if I have on nails, I just use my nails. And then I just apply that onto my brow. Then I take the spoolie side and I brush it up. Then I'm going to go ahead with the spatula side and flatten it out so that it can distribute the product and really make sure it's all over my brows. And then I shape it. And then I go back in with the spatula side to just flatten it out. And sometimes the lines after I shape can be pretty harsh, so I use the spatula to like flatten it out so it doesn't look so harsh. But this is what my first brow looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one and I'll be right back. Okay, so both eyebrows are done. I did go in with some concealer under my brows. I used this Il Makiage concealer under, and then I also went ahead and primed my forehead. So the next step is my foundation. I either use this e.l.f. Halo Glow or I use my Il Makiage foundation, which is back at college, so I do not have it with me. Usually when I'm going out, I use my Il Makiage because it gives more full coverage. e.l.f. Halo Glow is literally just glowy and like, it's not full coverage. It's more so supposed to be used as like, you know, soft glam. So when I'm going out and I want like full beat vibes, you know, matte vibes, I use my Il Makiage. But this is for more so, I use this more so when I'm like going somewhere, but like it's more cutesy, you know. But this is all I have for now, so you gotta work with it. And you definitely can, because I used to only have this. Okay, so I put my e.l.f. Halo Glow all on the bottom half of my face, and then I go ahead and I blend that in, and then whatever is left over on the brush, I use my forehead. I don't like a lot of makeup on my forehead, so that's why I do that. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe brush. I just got these brushes, only got a few. This is the M106 foundation brush. This is what it looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and just pat that right on in. And then usually once I get done blending it all in, at the end I just go over it with a beauty blender just to get it more so, because this is still a brush, so at the end of the day it can still leave like some of the bristles in your foundation, and I low-key don't like that. But it doesn't do it as badly as some brushes, but it still does a little bit. Okay guys, next up is going to be contour. So I have this e.l.f. cream contour palette. I'm pretty sure my mom gave it to me, so yeah, I have had it for a little minute. Then I also use the e.l.f. liquid bronzer and contour. I just recently got this before I went to college, so yeah, I haven't been using it for too long, but I'm still working with it. So first I take my brush and I go into this one right here, just pat it in a little bit, and then I just go ahead and put it along the side of my face and blend it out as much as I can. Go along under my cheeks and like pull it down some and blend it out. I love the cream contour, like I love it so much. It's so much easier than the liquid low-key, but I did find a technique for the liquid, so I do make it work. I do. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna come back to you guys, like blend this all out. Okay, so my face is all contour on both sides and also on my forehead. I'm about to show you guys how I do my nose contour. I feel like it's pretty standard, but I go in with the same one using my e.l.f. contour brush, and I just go down and under this part of my nose and do the same on the other side, and then just draw a little line across the top right there. So this is what it looks like. And then I take the other side and I go ahead and just blend that out, like, and I bring it under my eyebrow a little bit because I feel like it gives good dimension. I love that. So now I'm gonna go back in with my Il Makiage concealer, but this time it's gonna be for under my eyes. So this is how I map out my concealer. I do right here, and then just for this one though, I use two different concealers, but for this one, and then I bring it down a little, kind of curved around my nose, pull it out, and then do some here, and then same on the other side. Then I put a little dot on my nose, and then going down my nose and blend that in. I take this brush and then I blend it in a little bit and also like pull it out some to go all the way out here. And I try to get as close up under my eyes as I can because I really hate when there's like that gap under my eye. I hate that so bad. I don't know why, but yeah. Then I'm gonna let this sit for a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna blend it in with a beauty blender. Okay guys, now that's all blended in, and I'm gonna go in with my blush. I use this e.l.f. liquid blush in the color Pinky Promise. Yeah, in the color Pinky Promise. I put a few dots here, and then same for the other side. Kind of want to pull it down a little bit and curve it, and then I put one dot on the middle of my nose. Now I take my brush and then I go ahead and just blend that out. I pull it down some and wrap it around here a little bit, and I love me some pink blush real bad. Okay y'all, so the next step is going to be my e.l.f. liquid concealer. Yeah, this is in the color medium neutral. And I literally just put a little bit because y'all, this is so pigmented and a little goes a long way. So I'm gonna put one dot okay, and one dot, and sometimes I put two. I'm gonna put like this one gotta be really small. Then I'm gonna go on with this brush. This is an Ulta Beauty brush. It's the concealer brush. So yeah, and I'm gonna just go ahead and just blend that out because I love me a bright under eye, y'all. Love, love, love. And I'm gonna pull that out some and then pull it down some too. This is actually my first time using this as a concealer brush because at first I was using it as the contour, the liquid contour brush. But yeah, so before this I was using the e.l.f. concealer brush, and that one isn't firm enough. I like how firm this one is. So I'm just gonna blend this out with this, and then I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender just to make sure it's smooth. I always go in with the beauty blender to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Yeah, this is it all blended out. I love the bright under eye look. I'm gonna go back in with just the excess blush that's on this brush, just because I feel like I need a little bit more going, but you know, not too much. But yeah, it did a little something for me. I like that. Now I want to go in with my Morphe banana powder. I think this is translucent banana. Oh no, it's just regular banana. Translucent banana, I think it's a little bit whiter. I'm not sure. Then I'm going to go in with my powder puff, and then I just go do a couple dabs and blow on it. And then I just tap that in. I go on the side of my nose to really, I feel like it really defines the nose contour. And then I go ahead and I pull that out to cover all of my concealer. And then whatever is left on here, I just go and put that in the middle over top of the concealer that I put on my nose. Okay, next I'm going to take this Hotel Heiress Tarte bronzer and this brush right here, and I take a little bit on my brush, tap it, and then I just go over top of the powder that I have over here on the side to bronze. I don't know, I feel like that works better for me than when I brush off the powder and then do the bronzer. And now we're pretty much at the last step. I went ahead and just brushed off my powder that I had on, but we're gonna go ahead with my powder blush now. So I have this beauty book here. I'm pretty sure this is from like Five Below or something, and I either use this color right here, or I go into this elf blush palette thingy and I use these three, and sometimes I mix them. But today I'm gonna go ahead and use the pinky one from this palette. So I take my big blush brush, just go ahead, tap that in there, and then just smile and just go over where I placed my blush the first time. So that will be here, over my nose, and then over here some more, and I do put a little bit on the bottom of my chin. And this is the mascara that I use. I use the Lash Paradise. I got this from CVS. I'm not sure who this is by. I think it might be L'Oreal. Yeah, it's L'Oreal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my mascara really quick, and then my lip combo, and we're all done. Okay guys, so this is the final look, and then the final touch would be obviously some setting spray. I use the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. Okay guys, so my camera just died on me in the middle of me speaking. Like, that was rude. I was just telling you guys, this is the final look. My makeup looks like really cute. I love my makeup so bad. But I use the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. But this is just some shower makeup. If you know, you know. I just did this. I'm about to wipe it off and get in the shower. So yeah. And I also wanted to show you guys my new lip combo. It's really cute, right? I know, it's so cute. I use this Juvia's Place lipstick as my lip liner. It is in the color Sheba. That's what it looks like. As y'all can see, I use this, okay? I use it. And then in my last video, which was my holiday maintenance vlog, I got this. I believe that I showed you guys. It is the Made by Mitchell lip gloss in the color Strawberry Swirl. Yeah, so that's what's in the middle. Go ahead with this beauty supply store or hair store lip gloss, but this is the best lip gloss, y'all. It's Ruby Kisses hydrating lip oil. It smells good. It is beautiful and thick, but not too thick, but yeah, so that is the end of today's video and last week of vlogmas, y'all. This is crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a YouTube video, because your girl is on her grind. Your girl's about to go back to college, start her spring semester as a new major, so we gotta readapt, you know, so yeah. But I'll see you guys next video.